Oh, we this way. Hang on, let me turn. Hey, what up? What's going on, everybody? Hey, hi. Lise, where are you? Hey.
I'm gonna go share it to the group.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Hey, Kenyatta Davis. Hey, Rashina. Hey, Renata. LaVasia. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today? Hi, Portia. Hey, family. Hey, guys. Hey, Cheryl. Sharon. How's everyone doing today? Hey, Photogenic family. We're going to let a few more people come in today, guys. And we're going to get some stuff started for you guys. We all here. So we're going to talk about a lot of valuable information tonight, guys. Like, we're going to talk about hair stuff, too. But we're going to be more on some life stuff tonight, too. So if you guys, would, go ahead and share this video with anybody who could benefit. It's going to be an amazing live tonight, guys. Turn your volume down. Y'all so hype?
I know.
Hey!
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Okay.
Okay, guys, so check this out, guys. So our hair model, turn that off, please. So our hair model was a no-show. So we instead have a very faithful photogenic user who has a very compelling story to tell you guys about the usage in the product. So this is Brandon. Say hi, Brandon.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing amazing. So Brandon, how did you find out about Photogenic?
Well, I found out about Photogenic stalking your page. And then I found out and I was like, who handles your marketing? And that's how we got started talking.
Okay. So you tried to sell me?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
I respect that hustle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
And so tell us a little bit of background about your hair. So first of all, you have Photogenic in your hair right now, right?
Yes, I most definitely do.
Okay, so you volunteered to be our hair model today. So you have short hair. Can you stretch it?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people with shorter hair have questions about how to apply Photogenic, how it dries, is it hard, the regular questions that people have when they try new hair products. So today what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of hair history from you, because a lot of people, they say, well, if it's short, I have 3A. He got something else.
Right.
So this is always, a difference that people are looking for. So let's be as specific as possible. Tell us about your hair, the history of what you used before, and just give us the works.
Okay. All right, but
go ahead.
So previously, I had like a short haircut, and I was doing chemo treatments, okay, because I had a non-malignant brain tumor. And so my hair started to fall out like in one portion, and I was like doing really just brushing my waves and just trying to get my hair to like comb over that one spot that was balding. And so I decided to grow my hair out. And as I decided to grow my hair out, I started using Photogenic. Within the last past, what are we in? This is June. This is June. So I started using Photogenic around January, February.
Okay.
And the last time I literally cut my hair as far as in a wave style was like February. So this is March, April, May, June. So this is 4 months worth of growth right here. Now this part right here was where I was balding at. And this is what has now grown back. This is probably one of the longest pieces of my hair, like
Okay.
right here at the top right here. So, you know, most definitely I'm a faithful photogenic user. I use it every day. Sometimes, depending on what type of style I'm looking for, I may want to do like real curly. Sometimes I use my sponge and I sponge my hair up and then I allow it to dry. And then I may take my, you know, my twist apart and then let it naturally be curly, stuff like that. But most definitely, I love the product. You know, it's nothing out here that I would ever use different from that. I used to use mane and tail, like the conditioner. And just like a little bit of oil and stuff, but none of the stuff that I could find for my hair will really work. So like even with like Cantu, I tried to use that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it used to make my hair hard, and I didn't like that feeling. Photogenic keeps my hair feeling really good all day. So most definitely, I love using it.
Okay, great. That's awesome. Okay, so on the part of your hair that was coming that was coming out, right? Was it like balding, or was it just like thinning, or was it like noticeable before?
It was thinning and it was noticeable. That's how I was trying to get my hair cut in different ways where I could try to keep
cover it up.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That'd be
saying?
the worst.
To kind of cover it up. So now, you know, it's grown. It's
just like when you go to the club and you meet somebody and they have a hat on.
Hey, you think they give me a hatfish?
A hatfish, yeah. So you just got all these waves brushing your hair, and then you take a shower, and it's like, okay, surprise.
Exactly.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
But that's cool. You know what?
And then even for my edges too, because like I used to go get my hair cut and they would like brush in that black stuff or whatever, and then, you know, kind of edge up the hair or whatever, because I was like balding right here, and now it's just coming back.
Yeah. So I want to tell you guys that we are currently redesigning our label for the jar, because we're going to start marketing to men, because it's very beneficial for men too. Like this product actually like regrows hair. It actually like makes waves instantly. It's really, really good for beards, and it's really good for skin overall. So we do have a lot of males that are interested in the product, but then they have questions like, well, there are females on it, so we want to make sure that it's compatible with, you know, maybe it has too much, you know, maybe it doesn't have enough testosterone in it or something, I don't know, but we'll make sure that this is a product for everybody, so we're going to make sure that we market it as such. So that's going to be coming down the pipeline. Also, our hair model that was originally scheduled just arrived, so we're going to go ahead and show her hair and talk to her for a moment. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. So everybody always say they want to see real people, right? So you always show like the most beautiful pics on our Facebook, in our Facebook group. So now we're going to show everybody how the sausage is made.
Okay, well first what I want to tell you guys is that this works on any type of hair.
Okay.
You don't have to just do the natural curly hair. So what I'm going to show them today is I'm going to start out with that, but I'm going to show you how I use it with the piece and how it blends.
Okay.
As you can, I don't use a comb, a brush.
Me either.
Or
I use my
anything.
fingers when I start
I
my
just
hair.
use my
I use my
fingers.
fingers.
I am going to use a brush when I put the piece on,
Okay.
just to show you that you can use this to make your hair straight and lay down.
Okay.
You can use it for your edges. It's not just for the curls.
Okay.
You can use it, you can lay your hair down, you can wash and blow dry your hair, you can get a press and curl. It's for everything that you would do naturally with your hair. If you're wearing it natural, it'll last for, before you even need a touch-up, I give you 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
Since I first used it, I've used nothing else.
And you just and you have freshly washed hair right
I
now,
just
right?
washed my hair. I didn't
And that's
put
I
any
told her to bring a freshly
conditioner.
washed, because people always like if I had brought you in here with the in your hair already, people would say, well, she
Fresh
has good
hair.
hair. Oh, she had good hair.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody who don't have good hair.
I just wash my hair. I've even found that with this product, I don't even have to use conditioner. All I do is wash my hair. And what I'll do, I've also found that going back old school, black people really need to only wash their hair every 2 weeks.
Okay.
The reason why, not to be talking about race, but their hair becomes oily. We oil our hair to get moisture. So what I'll do sometimes is, if I want it fresh, I know now different looks are what I need.
Okay.
In between washing out, when I'm in the shower, I'll just rinse it out.
Okay.
I don't add any shampoo or anything.
Okay.
In fact, I read that using shampoo and stuff strips your hair. So what I'm gonna do first is just show you how my hair will curl with just the product.
Okay.
Nothing is on it.
Okay.
I washed it. I didn't blow dry it.
Okay.
I let it air dry.
Okay.
I didn't put any conditioner at all on.
Okay.
So the first thing.
And what's your hair texture? Because many people they come with the 3A, 3B, 4 and stuff.
I don't really know about texture, but it's dry and it's a tight curl. When you see it, you'll see the difference. I don't really know.
Or something.
I don't really know about the texture, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some product on here just to show you how my hair will curl up with this.
Well, let's go for it.
My daughter wasn't feeling good. She's pregnant. She was gonna come.
Oh no!
And when I tell you that she has nappy hair.
Okay.
After you use this product for a while, your hair texture changes.
Mm-hmm.
She used to use a lot of edge control and all of that, and I'm gonna show you with my hair. You don't need anything else. Anything else.
I tell people that when like even today, me and Lisa, we just went out for a happy hour. We got drinks and stuff, and the waitress was like, "Oh my God, your hair is so great!" Like everywhere I go, people tell me this, and I tell them, "Well, I have 4C hair. Like my hair is super nappy. It's not my hair that's gorgeous. It's the product I put on my hair that makes my hair like this." Which is why I felt compelled to offer it to others. You know. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick demo for you guys right now.
I tell you, it's an awesome product.
This is
I
a
want
fresh
you to
jar.
look at it. I just opened the jar.
Okay.
Don't pay any attention to the color because when it
pay
dries,
attention to it because it's this color for a reason.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as it won't change the color of your hair. That's what I'm speaking on. It doesn't flake. You know how you can use gel and continue to use gel, and then when it dries, it flakes up, and your hair looks bad. It doesn't flake. It smells great. You need to know.
What does it smell like? If you can describe the smell to someone who never smelled it before, what would it smell like?
Fruity.
To me, it smells like a pear, and
it smells fruity.
There's hibiscus flower in here. It smells like hibiscus a little bit, and it smells like perry to me for some reason. But yeah,
it's a really nice scent.
Light.
It's brown, but if you can see on my hand, it's not thick like gel. If you look at my hand, see how it even looks clear once I...
If you would rub your hands together real quick, like really vigorously, for like 15 seconds, and because we get a lot of people who have the...
see, it gets lighter.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so I have a little bit on my finger right here, right? Can you see it? So I'm going to put it a little bit in my hand.
And I'll keep rubbing mine too.
Yep. And it turns white. Yeah. So we have a lot of people that say, I don't like the color. The color is there for a reason. So if you don't like the color, you can get rid of the color. But the color is there for a reason. Yeah, the color, like, it protects your hair in the summertime. In the summer, I would have to use different products than in the winter because my hair would... Okay, we already got it. Yeah.
See, mine is even light.
Yep.
But what I do...
She has a lot on her too.
I had a whole lot. Yeah, now, the first time you apply it, it's trial and error. Some people need more than others. It depends on your hair. So you guys have to try it to find what works for you. And then I said different styling, different way that you're doing your hair. So all I do is...
Tell us about shrinkage. Because I get a lot of people who go to our reviews and post reviews who actually try the product. And then they say things like... I like the product, but I still have shrinkage.
Well, as far as shrinkage, you have to... Everybody's hair type is different. Some people will have more shrinkage than others. But there's no product that's going to make your hair not shrink if that's the kind of hair you got. What you also have to remember is that when you switch to new products, you have to give it a chance to work. You have to fill it out. You can't use any product one time and then say, well, oh, that doesn't work for me. Yeah. It's just like your kids growing up eating. You can't eat something one time and say, Mama, I don't like it. Try it a few times before you do.
We actually have people that go comment on our ratings, and they're actually putting, oh, I used it for the first time. My hair is still drying. I don't know if I did it right, but I'm going to give it a 2. I'm like, well, if you don't know if you did it right, why don't you reach out to us and let us teach you how to use it instead of ruining our rating, because...
I'm just putting it on my hair a little at a time.
Go ahead. Well, with the kind of focusing. Yep. So, yeah, okay. So
you have to try the product more than once. Now, the first time I used it, my hair was totally dry, air dried. I I also found that when your hair is wet, it shrinks more. So for those of you who are having a lot of shrinkage, maybe wash your hair the day before. Don't put any chemicals in it. Maybe part it and just put 4 braids, and then the next day take it down, and you'll get the curl, and you may not have as much shrinkage.
What I do is I do that, except for I put it in 4s, and when it's wet, and I spray it with a spray bottle and photogenic, and I stretch it, and I put it in 4.
Oh, I did see you do
yep,
that.
and I put it in 4, and then when you take it down, you're not gonna have it
as much
shrinking up, so because you're already gonna be like steps ahead as far as like coming.
If you can see already, you can see how straight my hair is getting right here. And you saw how I looked when I came in.
Yeah.
And just to show you a little before I continue, how you can use it as edge control. It really does lay your hair down. And notice I have not used anything but my hands so far, and I'm rubbing it in. Some people, if you have a lot of shrinkage, it's your first time using, you may need to just take it piece by piece and rub it through, and this should show.
A lot of people don't have actual shrinkage. They just start putting product on like right here, and then they have like all this hair under there. And I tell them,
you have to do it from the
when I
root.
say part to the scalp, that is not a phrase. That is an instruction. If you're saying that your hair is shrinking, it's because you have a whole inch or two up here. You see how this is frizzy, and down here.
You can see how this laid down,
and you can
so
see,
I don't have any shrinkage.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to start at the root of your hair. I'm just show you how it changes the texture of my hair. And I don't use a comb or anything. All I use is my hands. And as you can see, look at the curl in my hair.
Yep.
Nothing but curl. And I still can go through if I want to. If I want to pull it back, I can lay it down. I just want to finish my hair because I want to show you the difference. You notice when I started, and look here how straight my hair is here. Now again, you have to take into consideration that everyone has a different type of hair. And you also have to take into consideration that since I've been using it, it's been like 4 or 5 months now, the more you use it, honestly, it changes the texture of your hair. And I'm not just saying it. My daughter's hair is way nappier than mine.
How does it change it though? Because I know some people are worried about like their hair. Some people say that my hair is getting straight or
healthier.
It does make it straighter, I guess you would say. How would I explain it?
I think what happens when I use it is like when I put it on for my curls, when I wash it out, those curls are still in formation. They're not as defined because the product is done, but they're trained there. Yeah,
this just like with anything. Once you keep getting the press and curl, you don't have to press it as hard.
Yeah.
Once you continue to do something, really with natural hair, once you keep getting your hair pressed. That's just like even guys with brush waves.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some on my son's hair too so you can see.
Oh, yeah.
He had been, he was stealing mine. He was sneaking in my room stealing it, so that's why he wanted to come with me. But as you can see, I don't have any shrinkage. You can see my hair. And the reason I was doing it smaller is for those people that say they don't know how to use it. As you can see, I'm starting at the root. With the little bit that I have, it's not as much product. And I just work my hands through it. And you can see, the more you work it, the more curl you'll have. But this product, honestly, it works for everything. If you want to do a wash and go, a wash and set, you can pin it up. I can do my hair and it's straight enough where I can wear a straight ponytail. I'm going to put on a wavy piece today. And I'm going to leave my hair down and I'm going to show you in the front how it blends with the piece that I have.
Yes.
And this is just a little cheap half-wig piece that I bought that cost $16. I don't have a real expensive wig with human hair or anything. I just got a little cheap piece. And every time I do my hair, wherever I go, they tell me that my hair is pretty or whatever. And they'll be like, how much did you pay for that piece? And I'm like, $16. Because you don't need all of that.
Those curls. Amazing.
But all you do, make sure you go from the root. I don't use a comb. If you noticed, I've not used... Oh, another thing before I forget. It helps stop breakage. It really does. I wash my hair. I had a lot of shedding before, especially certain times of year. In the fall, I had a lot of shedding. But if you see, I've been home hand combing my hair. This is all I had to come out. And I didn't comb it when I washed it. So you know you lose
hair.
one.
Barely there.
People always say that your hair
breaks every day.
Breaks like 100 strands a day, but I can keep my hair in braids and keep it conditioned photogenic and take my braids out and not have any breakage. I think your hair breaks because you pull it and when you lay down,
all of that combing and stuff.
Yeah,
that's why they tell us
yeah.
back in the day they used to do it. We really should sleep in satin bonnets or tie in a satin scarf because that's what breaks your hair off.
Okay.
Bobby
If you can
Ross.
see my hair, if I was gonna wear it straight, it's a lot I can do with it. And also, if I wanted to wear it with the wild stick-up look, I can take my blow dryer and use a diffuser.
Yes.
And I can hold it up. You know, some people want the Afrocentric look.
Yeah.
But the reason I didn't do that today, I just wanted you guys to see the difference from when I started. And I'm gonna show you. See how I still got my
Let's
curl.
show about how much she's used so far. So her whole
I
entire
haven't
front
used
of
a
her
lot.
hair is done, and she's on like barely make a dent in this jar.
I got
you
the
guys
back
see
too.
how big this jar is? So for anybody who's saying $35, this is like a lot.
32 ounces.
It's 32,
It's 32 ounces.
It's actually more than 32 ounces because we put it way past. This is the 32 ounce line. We take it way beyond that.
Yeah, so you're actually getting like $1 an ounce, and if you can't afford that, then I think we need to pray on some bigger things than photogenic for your life. Okay?
This will last a minimum of a month. Honestly.
Well, not me.
Not me either.
Not us.
Maybe like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I want to run through like
So
1.5, 2 a month.
much.
I keep
I use
my
so
hair
much.
coated.
I use it. I don't have to use it every day. What I'm gonna show
Right,
you when
the
I
look-
lay my hair down and put this piece on. Honestly, I can wake up tomorrow. I take my little piece off,
You just
throw
put
it
it
in the
back
drawer,
on,
and my hair is still gonna be laid down.
When I had my
You can just
clip-ins, I
look
had
at
a
the
2-in-1 style. I took my clip-ons on.
You
I
can
still
look
had
at
another
the
wash
texture.
in.
You
Yep.
can see how curly my hair is. You can see the texture, and it's soft. It's not sticky.
very soft.
You know how you put stuff on your hair.
Anybody have any questions
Yes,
for
Bobby
her?
Ross wants to know if it works on locks.
Yes.
My son is growing his hair back out, and I'll keep a running journal for you.
Okay.
Because he cut his locks off,
Okay.
and I'm gonna lock his hair, and this is what I'm gonna use. Last time I locked his hair was kind of wavy, so I had to use some beeswax, but I couldn't use a lot of it because that's what attracts linen stuff.
Okay.
So I actually used the gel and some hair grease, but I had to try to lock it more than I would have.
But yeah, because like I've noticed that when people use photogenic on their locks, that it doesn't lock their hair, but it keeps it like maintained in condition between lock sessions.
Well, I'll let you know what I'm thinking it would
Okay.
do. When I lock his hair, because it's not a bad grade, after I pin it with the little pins, the clamps, and then I blow dried it before I
Okay.
let it go, and it locks better. So if you're using it as a locking gel, you probably have to heat it. You can just use your blow dryer, or if you have one of those dryers that you can sit under. And when I
We
read
need a
it,
demonstration for that.
Yes, because
soon.
my son has dreads, and I've been using photogenic, but now I'm in the process of taking them down, and it's like helping me taking them down. It's so
'Cause it
easy to
just
take it off
like
the
the side.
photogenic.
Yeah, he had
It's
dreads.
so
He
easy.
had dreads he started using photogenic about like a year and a half ago,
Yes.
and he had dreads before that. So we kept locking his dreads with the photogenic and didn't lock them. But he got probably about like 4 or 5 inches of growth, and now we just comb like the dreads.
Yeah,
at the
he-
end. Yeah, we just
You don't
comb
have
it
the
out.
dead hair, like really minimal.
but if you can see, I'm not styling it like that. I'm older than most of you guys, so my hair is getting a little thin. But if you can see the curl texture of my hair and the amount I used, even in the back. But what I wanted to show you today is because most everybody that's on the site is wearing a natural curly hair. But I want to show you that it's more versatile than that. That every product that you're using, and also what I want to tell you another thing is that when I went natural and I decided to go natural, I wanted to go back and get a perm. It's so much trial and error. You spend so much money trying to find products that work. Me personally, what was most aggravating to me was drying out. I could find some products that would give me the curl texture, but my hair would be so dry and hard and crunchy
That's how
before
mine
the
would be
day
too.
was over. And so then I was like, well, I like the curl, but I don't like this part. And also, when I tried other products, it was like 2 or 3 different products that I had to use together with it to get any kind of curl. So as you can see,
I can't even use oil. Oil slides down my hair and sits at my ends. Leave-in conditioner does the same thing. Grease I can put on my scalp, and my scalp.
That's what I did. With
my scalp will still be shiny and flaky at the same time. So like this, and gel just makes my head hard.
While
and
he's
makes it
talking,
flake.
I just want you to see what little I've used so far. My hair was totally dry, totally dry. I didn't use a comb. I didn't use anything. You can see the curl texture. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use a brush because I just want you to see how straight. You wouldn't believe how straight your hair can get if you can see. With just this product, no harsh chemicals, everything is natural.
And people always say, like, does it work for relaxed hair? It works so good for relaxed hair.
It probably should work better.
It works, best for your hair because it helps your new growth blend in with your relaxed hair. So you don't have.
You can even look in the back.
Okay.
It's more than just for curls. That's what I want you guys to know.
Someone asked about waves. How do you get the waves?
Okay.
And Brandon answered. Thanks, Brandon.
Then I'm getting some more, and I'm just gonna slick my hair up. This is for demonstration purposes, so this is not as best as I could, but I want you to walk around, cameraman.
Okay.
I just want them to see nothing is on my hair. I don't have a perm. It's totally natural. I didn't use a comb. I used a brush to brush it up. But as you can see how straight my hair is. Now what I want to tell you guys, I wear straight ponytails too.
Okay.
So this is what I would do if I wore a straight ponytail.
To make it blend?
To make it blend, and it's gonna stay like this.
Okay.
Now also, if I wear like Afro puffs, wavy ponytails, I wouldn't brush it. I wouldn't put it down as much. It looks like, people think it's my hair.
Yeah.
When I wear my piece with it, it's wavy. And when I put this in, I'm gonna brush my hair on top of the front of this.
Okay.
And it takes to the curl texture of the hair I'm putting on.
That's what I tell people. I tell them it's so much easier to manipulate your hair to match that than the other way around.
I just want to show you now. You saw my hair when I came in. I have put absolutely nothing on my hair. I haven't touched a comb. I don't even think I brought a comb. And you can see how my hair is laying down. Totally flat. Again, I'm just going to do a little bit, then I'm going to put the piece on the other one.
Anybody here have questions?
I just want to try it. I haven't used it.
You haven't used it?
I want to know why I know I can put it on my beard.
Why you know you can put it on your beard?
If you can see my edges,
I've been putting it on my head, but I don't.
if you can see my edges, you don't need edge control.
You don't need.
And I've not used a comb. I've not used a toothbrush. I've done nothing.
No lie, guys. One day I was at the airport and all I had was my bag and my photogenic in it, and I had an overnight flight. Hey, focus. I had an overnight flight, and I no lie didn't have a comb brush or anything. I took my jar out and went in the bathroom, and in 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, I've not did nothing. And you can see edges as far as edge control. You can see my hair is totally straight. You can tell it's still my hair because the little short puff is still there. Now I could use this. This is my little cheap piece. It's gonna save y'all a lot of money on hair care products. All you gotta buy is your shampoo. It's a conditioner and everything else, all natural ingredients, all in one. I wear this as a ponytail sometime, and then my last thing I'm gonna do is show you how.
And now I know we were talking, but when you were doing this at home, how long would that taking you to do your ponytail?
5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Now, if I had done it the day before and say I was going out and I really wanted to make it really,
right.
All I would do is put a little bit, maybe a half a teaspoon on my hand and just do that, and then throw my ponytail back on.
That's why I tell people about the wash and go. People are getting so frustrated that they cannot get a good wash and go.
See, my hair was thin anyway naturally, so I can't do the curl thing. The only way I can do the natural curl thing, like I said, is if I use my diffuser and I kind of dry it with the curl. But this I could put on, pull the drawstring, and just wear a ponytail. And it looked like I got a perm, and I laid my hair down. I don't. I put nothing in my hair. You saw how full it was, that little bit. So I'm going to take my hair down and show you how I wear it down with this. So you guys can see.
Well, let's see. So you showed him with the ponytail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So now we're going to go ahead and show you down. Because you have so much variety. If you want to wear your hair straight, wavy, curly, coily, anything, you can do it with one product. That's why I tell people, photogenic can
look with the camera. I'm just leaving some out in the front.
Yeah, I see it. I got it zoomed in. Let's get a different angle.
See, now you're getting a different, because I'm working the curls, it's not as tight. And also for the people that said they had shrinkage, you don't have to keep adding product. You can just keep using your fingers. Just start with your hand. Now see how it was tighter and see how it's hanging all the way down my face now? You just continue. And then if that's too loose, I did it before, when I have more out, you can scrunch it up with your hand.
Yeah.
See, and how it got tight again? How you scrunch
That's what
it
it
up?
would do to my hair.
It's like, this product is like,
if you want it,
it do whatever you whatever.
it
however
does.
you- does it. And
See
that's why
how
I be so
I had it
baffled when people are not
elongated?
getting good
You see?
results.
because
You
they
are the
not doing
master.
it right.
Yeah,
you
you're
put
the
it down with your
master.
finger, and then it'll do it. But just all you have to do.
Now let me
is
warn you, I'll tell you
scrunch
this.
it.
I'm telling you what photogenic won't do. Photogenic will not clip your ends.
No.
Photogenic will not clarify your hair. I mean, you have to prep your hair for the product, but the product, like if you tag it in, it'll take you to the finish line.
All you have to do, honestly, and I'm gonna let my son put some on his hair. He was sneaking in my room using it. So I said, you know, you was sneaking. Every time he got ready to go out, I wondered what he was doing coming in my room.
Yeah.
So I had moved it ahead, and one day he done say, "Mom, where's that stuff you be putting in your hair that you bought from Emory?" I said, "Oh, you been stealing my stuff, huh?" Well, it don't take a lot. I just use a little bit. I like the way it work on my hair. And my daughter came over one day, and I'm telling you, she got really, really, really nappy hair, and she was doing her hair. We was going somewhere. I said, "Girl, you got to put some of this on there, for real." And she was like, "What it's going to do, Mom? I already put some, what is it, edge control? I've never used it." I said, "Well, put some of this on the side. You didn't do the edge control yet. I put some on your hair." She was like, "Mom, I'm booked. I need some." Good, I'm going to show you. I'm just doing different stuff to show you.
Right here,
You
it
can
looks so good. Like,
Yep, you
Yeah.
can show whatever. But see how I had it longer? And then honestly, if you want it more curly while it's wet, you can scrunch it up. And it doesn't hang as much. But if you want it out, just take your hands and go over it. Not your fingers, just take your fingers like this. You could actually do this if you wanted to.
Yep.
So you can see. And see it's
That's
longer
kind
and
of how I
as it
do
dries.
all my hair before I do it. I make sure that it's straight because I want it to be uniform. I don't like when there's certain parts like really, really tight and then some parts that are really, really straight. And you know what I'm saying? I like everything to be uniform. I make it straight and then I make the curl after I straighten it out. If that makes any sense.
Now what I would do, just because I want it to blend, because it's going to take to the texture of this hair that I got.
So that is a ponytail slash.
It's a hair. Now if you can see,
You got your $16 worth.
And more.
you know how you do your hair and you want to do the little edges or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you see, look at this. If you really look close,
Okay.
and I didn't put my hair in a ponytail, which is what I usually do. You can see, even though my hair is thin, if you look at the top from that hair that I just put on with this hair. If I just rub it with my hand, it's going to take onto the same curl texture as this, so people don't know the difference.
That's why when people wear lace fronts and they have like their edges out, or I don't know, that's
See,
not
now
lace
if I
front.
was taking my time,
A clip on or something, you can like blend your hair in so well.
see, you can't even tell that it would look more like a sew-in instead of $16. I get home at night, take it off, throw it in the drawer.
Hey, and
And
I'm
the
never
only
dry.
thing- and it doesn't. I can go out and come home. I can dance all night. I can sweat.
Okay.
My curl, honestly,
Yeah, that's good.
I'm telling you the truth.
Mama gotta have a life too.
I wouldn't lie. And I'm a creature of habit.
Okay.
When I find something that works, I'm loyal to it.
That's how I do too.
My kids get angry. I go to the same pharmacy. It's far from the house. It's plenty around. Mama, you need to change. Well, I like the people that I deal with, and I think that when people provide you with good service and product, you should go back. I'm not on here trying to convince you to use it. I'm telling you about the product. I'm telling you how good it works. If you're looking for something that will grow your hair, that will tame your edges, that will train your hair to a natural curl texture, that you can do anything with your hair. You can use it for wash and go. You can use it for a silk press. You can use it for a blowout, roller set, twist out. Guys can use it too. I'm gonna let my son put some on when we finish.
Somebody even asked on the live about waves too. Like how
I can make my hair wavy.
You can do waves with it too.
With waves, if you want to like slick it back like hers, you can put like spray that with a little bit of water, because water.
But if you just do your fingers,
yeah, you can do that. You can do that too.
See how you can get a start a wave with your.
So on his hair, would you just put it on and then just comb it?
Yeah, like a pomade, like put it in there, and you brush it.
But did you see how just for a woman natural, if you wanted a natural look, I just like press my fingers like I was doing the finger wave, and you can see the wave texture coming more to the front.
It does anything you
and like I said, if you take the picture, my hair texture has conformed to what I laid this over. So you wouldn't even tell. My hair is kind of thin. My hair is straight. I've not used a comb. If you look again, here go the same little 3 strings. This is all that came out. This is all that came out.
Amazing.
This is all that came out. And back to where I was at, and I take it off. I want them to see.
No, and
that's the reason.
This is a really good point, because people always want protective styles for the summer, and they get braids, and they're heavy and they're hot. But with this, you can take your hair off. You know what I'm saying?
It's really good though. Excuse me.
I got 2 ponytails ready.
I could have made it more curlier if that's what I was gonna do, because sometimes I do just let it go and wear it curly. Like we're getting ready to go on a cruise. I'm gonna give me some wavy hair.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a ponytail on and pin it, because I don't like sew-ins and stuff. That's heavy, that pulls on your natural hair.
Tell them your name so they can see you in the group and your
My name is Laurel Scales Bracy. You'll see, anytime you see my hair, no matter how I've done it, and I change it a lot, this is what I put on my hair to blend with my pieces. $35 may seem like a lot, but when you consider what you get, I was using Pantene shampoo.
Okay.
Depending on where you go, it's anywhere from $5 to $7. This is not to curl my hair. This is just the cleansing. I was using conditioner. Anywhere you go, $5 to $7.
Well, before I use Photogenic, my deep conditioner, not even my leave-in.
No, this is not expensive.
No, that's what I'm saying. My deep conditioner was more than $40.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling them, even if they go the cheap way, that's just for the shampoo and conditioner. Now, say if I go to Family Dollar to get the Cantu stuff, I need the spray stuff to curl my hair.
Let's not mention other names.
I need the other
name brands.
I'm not gonna use it.
We're not gonna throw shade at it.
Honestly, I had to get the spray-in, leave-in conditioner, which was supposed to prevent it from drying. I had to get the curl pudding, the curl pudding,
the set
and
lotion.
It was 3. And that wasn't all that they was recommending that I get, but I couldn't afford it. It was 3 products. So when you add, say I'll do the cheap end. Say if I did $5 for each of the products, that's 5 products: conditioner, shampoo, and then the 3 curl texturizers or whatever. That was $25. I had to put it on the other stuff on my hair every day. Before the day was over, if I went out, it was hard and crunchy and dried out and poofed up. Honestly. And you can see I put the little wig on here. Lisa, you can touch it and
you're
pull
only
it
washing your hair, and you're using this product as a conditioner.
As everything I need.
So soft.
I definitely want to try it on.
Everything I need. Everything I need to do with my hair. Everything. All I did was shampoo it with some shampoo. I don't even buy conditioner anymore.
Okay. Now she has braids. Let's look over here. She has braids. Now, do you think this will benefit her in keeping her braids neat?
Most definitely, because if you can see where I really slicked my hair down in the front, it's really stained.
Okay.
Let me see. Sit down for a minute.
Yeah! Round of applause.
I want you to to get close up on her hair so we can see it. I'm just going to put some on here to lay her hair down around the edges.
Are you a stylist, L'Oreal?
No, I'm not. I'm not a stylist at all.
Beautician in the jar.
And I hate doing my hair.
I had someone who wanted to try some photogenic, but she had braids, and she was like, my braids are I'm taking them down in a week. I did her braids they look brand new. Like, I just twisted them and lay her edges down. Her braids look brand new. She kept me in for like a whole nother month.
No, I'm just laying that down, but hold on a second. This is a little bit like you would use regular edge control. Now, of course, you know edge control works better when you got an old toothbrush or a little comb. But we're not even going to use that. I just want them to see that you don't need that. You can do everything you need.
All you really need,
satisfactorily is your hands.
Is your jar photogenic.
And your
That's all
hands.
you need. Yep.
And you need hands.
Because realistically, I'll put my edge control in 5 minutes before work. I'll be like, oh, Lord.
Now, are you the kind of girl like I got protective hairstyle? I don't really do nothing, or you should get up spend a couple minutes in the morning and do your hair? What?
I'm not taking time to do anything.
Oh, okay. So you one of those girls?
I like, because I don't like to blow dry my hair, so I prefer a product like this where I can just wash it and add it to it and give me a curl because I have a nice curl pattern in my hair.
Got braids,
Since her hair is curlier,
it's
thicker.
See, my hair is
if
like
you wanted
really
it
curly.
to lay down more. Now just look at the difference if I use a brush. But I was trying to show you that you don't necessarily have to go through all of those steps. That was just me.
Now you gotta
If
do
you
the
add a
other
little
side.
more, you don't need a brush still.
Yeah.
But just
I always felt a little
for
bit more
those
than I
that
think
try
I
to reserve it.
to conserve it,
Okay, you gotta do the other side too now.
Okay.
It really doesn't take a lot though. And
It
all
doesn't
you
take a lot of
need,
time either.
no, I could throw this on for real when I do my hair and be super fine. They think I done went and did to put on some makeup in my contact.
Okay.
For real, they think I went and paid. They think I paid and went and got a sew in or something. But you can see here.
And this is why I felt
See, I put this on her hair. You know it's braided, so we can't get through the braids. But look at her actual hair.
But look how much better the braids look now as a result of the surrounding hair being needed.
And as you can see, even though I use the brush, I do like my hand better. Because when you have thin hair, her hair is kind of thin like mine. When you use the brush, sometimes it separates very little, and you can see the lines in between it. But if you see, if I just put it back with my hands.
Yeah, they do fill it in.
On my braids, I saturate my braids. I put a whole bunch
And
of
then
product.
if you
And
didn't have
dryer,
the braids, and that's all you had to do. And honestly, if you wanted this to lay down, like you set your hair, if you're going to get a silk press or something, you know how they lay it down and tie it down with the strips and get under the dryer? You could use this as your setting.
I think if you wanted to do her whole, like if you wanted to tighten each of these braids
Yep,
up,
I can
and then
go on each
you can go
side.
each of them tighten up and then put a
scarf.
A scarf on it, and then
Or
she
buy
can let
some
it,
strips if you want.
and she can let it dry overnight or get it under a dryer, and you take this off, your hair will look brand new again.
And it'll get rid of all these frizzies and everything.
Could you
And
see
if
how
your
my hair
hair
is
nappy
coming out
back
because
there?
it's so curly?
Yeah.
See how it's coming out?
Yeah,
See, if you want to
But
lay this
if
down,
you had braided your
you know how
hair
curly
with
that
photogenic
was.
before you braided it, it would have stayed a lot longer. Your hair would have stayed in there. It wouldn't be coming out.
Yeah, you got a hair texture similar to mine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But I want my son to come up here and show you what he does.
Okay, son.
Okay, son. Well, he didn't know. He says he didn't know he could use it on his beard until Emery just told him.
Okay.
So he came, and when I told him I was coming, and he was like, "Can I go do it and show him how I do mine?" Because he wants you guys
Show us how you do it.
And if I could say one thing, every other culture in the United States stick together and promote each other. Black people spend more money on getting their hair done and hair care products than any other race in the nation. And we're giving it all to somebody else. We have a young man here that's striving to do something positive. And I'm not just telling you to buy it because he's black, but it works. And it saves you money.
So speaking of that,
And it really
let me while you're doing his hair, let me tell you guys. So when we first launched, go ahead. So when we first launched Photogenic, I wanted to launch it off strictly the product. I didn't want anybody to know who I was. I didn't want anybody to know what my mission was. I didn't want anybody to know anything but that the product works. So like when we first had launched, I wasn't even in the commercials or anything. We wanted to sell the product strictly, and then everything else would be a benefit for you guys. I don't want you guys to buy Photogenic because you like Emery, because you want to support Emery, or you like his family, or because you're a part of a family. Buy it because it works. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're here working so hard for you guys to offer you something. And I'm going to say it's a gift. You know, when I initially started meeting with marketing companies about how to market this, they were telling me, sell it for $65 a jar. And I said, well, that's too much. I want it to be accessible. And they were saying, well, 65 is not too much. What do they have to compare it against? And they started doing the breakdowns for me of all the other products that are being sold, how much they cost. And that was the price point they recommended. But we went below that to go ahead and show you guys. So let's go ahead and get this started.
You can see his hair is curling. And all I've used is my hand so far. He's putting some on his beard. I didn't know about the beard part.
All right. I see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like my beard too.
You ain't put enough on your beard.
You don't think so?
No, the first time, because you just had a fresh wash, you have to use a little more when you just have a fresh wash. But for your touch-ups and your maintenance and your everyday wear, you don't have to put as much. But
Did you notice that the longer you use it, the less you have to use?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
My hair.
When your hair
I
is
noticed
trimming, yeah.
I thought I was trimming.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you. I don't want to say change the texture of your hair, but it trains your
It
hair.
trains it.
Yeah.
You don't have to use as much to get the desired look.
Oh, Mom, I'm taking your body to show that.
Well, you've been stealing it all the time anyway.
Game changer.
I caught him for real. I had put it in a different place.
Uh-huh.
I usually have it on my little shelf with all of my little $15 wigs. So I say, now I know I ain't using it this fast. And I caught he getting ready to go out to my, where's that stuff? He didn't even know what it was.
Have you ever used the product when you get out the shower, like
That's what I do.
That's
When
what
I
they
first get out the
usually
shower.
do.
Put it in there.
I
like
say,
that.
well,
Yeah, as soon as I get
you know,
out.
if you can see, look how his hair,
Yeah.
and once it dries clear. I could rub it until it get clear, but
You can rub it even curlier, but some people don't like it, the
Real
curls
curly.
all the way down to the scalp.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show you if you wanted to how you could. Just put a little bit more. And we're just going to go in a circular motion.
like the little things they use, the little sponge things.
Like a sponge brush.
Yeah.
Do you see how much more curly that is?
Yep, you can use
I like
more.
my beard though. Huh?
He's stuck on his beard.
Okay.
Cause I've been looking for something for my beard. You know, I've been using that.
Beard,
Look
your
at his hair now,
eyebrows,
you'll
your
see.
eyelashes.
I do put some on my eyebrows, y'all, for real. For real, when I do my eyebrows, because it keep them from looking dry and dull. But if you can see his hair, and I've been out for like a week or two.
I've been saying something you wasn't listening to.
Well, I got sick. I was supposed to meet with Emery, but I ended up sick in the
So we're
hospital.
going to put a little bit more so we can, I want
some
to
more
really
to
showcase these curls. So, like, you guys are using, like, sponge brushes. You guys are buying, like, all this stuff. Like, look at this. Like, this is just my
I just
hair.
use my hand.
Just the hand.
Even if they use a sponge brush, that's a look for maybe the day or for a few hours.
Okay.
This actually, tomorrow he'll still have these
Oh
curls.
yeah.
They won't be dried out. It won't look flaky as if you put gel in it. And you can tell the difference. This doesn't look like an S curl kit. This looks like natural hair.
It does.
No, for real.
I used to get S curls. This is
S-curl,
Emery. I used to
and it
get
has
I used to get S
lye in it.
curls. I used to
And
get
it
S
has
curls.
lye in it. This is all natural. And you can tell the difference.
I didn't know
in the
any
curl.
better. I didn't know there was no photogenic.
And see,
then.
the more we
Right.
use, the curlier his hair gets. So
Yeah.
it depends on what look you're trying to achieve, as far as how much you use. But when this dries,
Let's get the beard.
it is
You want
going
to put a little bit more on there?
on your beard.
A
It'll
little bit
really
more on my
curl.
beard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get it real
If
condition.
you saturate it real
Yeah, get
good,
a condition.
put some on your little long part.
And what
It
a
works
lot
on
of
your
people,
skin too. It's
yeah,
lotion
it works.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna just hit the whole face.
Yeah.
Put some on this side. You can see your hair and just beard and just laid all the way down.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
seriously, look, you guys. Look at this. Now that's just with my fingers. Let's see what's gonna happen if we brush it. Look.
Look at that.
Now, what other product could you use other than a perm to take a beard and make it lay down and do this? Okay, you guys, you need to ask questions if you want.
Okay.
This is not a joke. I didn't waste my time to come down here to try to get you guys to buy something just because a guy that I know made it. It is everything you need in a bottle. When they had that little thing asking to name it and you could win a bottle, I was simple as I could be. I said nature's miracle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miracle.
Artist, wait a minute. Esterlina asked what the name of the product is.
Oh, I know her.
Oh.
It's photogenic. I'll give you the address. We do have a website, www.photogenic, P-H-O-T as in Tony, O-G-E-N-I-C, haircare.com.
So I can use this for my dreads too, though, when I grow
Yeah,
up?
you can use for your dreads.
Hey, we got another question too.
What's the question?
Don Fletcher wants to know how long has she been using photogenic? So how long have you been using photogenic?
I've personally
no
been
conditioner
using
needed.
it.
She said that's awesome.
I guess about, when was my mom's party?
At the
When was
party, that was
Mama's party?
that was March. Yep, March.
Okay, I
Oh,
took
been
my
using
jar
this since March
home.
too, then.
I took my jar home in March. That's what was
Okay.
my first purchase.
Okay.
I started using it. Excuse me.
That's all right.
Sorry. The next morning I woke up. I said, I'm
Okay.
using this. I'm not using that other stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
And I want you guys to look at my son's hair to keep looking because we didn't keep rubbing it. But when it dries, it's going to be totally clear. But you can see the curl pattern. It is, honestly, if I can tell you everything you need other than shampoo.
Now let me tell you. Okay, now I know that you're a guy, but we have a lot of women with very short cuts, and they wonder about styling. So you might want to do a couple things with your hair just for demonstration purposes.
Go ahead.
Thanks, bro. Okay. So if you wanted to say, hey, I have short hair, I got curls, that's fine. This is just, to me, the conditioning. If you want to style, you can style. Like, for instance, you could pull this side back, put a part, and then do some stuff over here. Like, you guys have all kind of...
Without...
Yeah, you can do a part right here, part, you know what I'm saying? You can...
Now, everyone knows how thick a man's hair is.
Yeah.
I want to show you just on the edges what the difference is.
Okay.
Don't pay any attention to the color because once it dries and we're doing it for demonstration purposes.
We're already past that.
I'm not
if they don't
taking
get that yet.
No,
then-
I'm just saying I'm taking the time to just show them. So if you have thick, coarse hair, if you use this as a product with just my hand, it's edge control. Now, of course, after you keep using it, your texture is going to conform. You'll train your hair. But if you can look at me just brushing
So
his
if
hair.
he wanted to right now, he
But
can get
look.
waves
Yes,
right now.
Yeah, my waves, I was
Look.
just thinking that.
Let me just show you.
Look at that.
This is a soft brush too. This is a young man, thick hair, really thick hair.
And you
Look how his hair is
only use
laying
about
down.
half the amount that I would use. I'm very heavy-handed.
I use less than that, though.
Do you?
And I'm still...
Look at this.
And that's why you tell people.
Look how
like,
his hair has laid
If
down.
you have short hair, you have a ton of.
Look how
Hey,
that
we got a
Right.
good question. Tanya Lewis says, how many applications will it take for your hair to be moisturized by the product if you have extremely dry hair?
One.
Once.
One.
Figure out when you do it the first time. Do it until you achieve the look that you're looking for, and then you'll do that. I swear, within a month, you'll find yourself using less product, getting the same look because it trains your hair. So you see his hair laid down.
Let me tell you
It's
a
almost
secret.
waves.
Y'all
but
see my
look,
bun in my hair?
look at this.
So I posted like a couple of weeks ago. I had a wash and go that I had posted in the group. You take it
Just
down.
curl back.
And then I also did the live 2 weeks ago. I had 2 braids in my hair. This is the exact same wash and go that I had for like 5 weeks. I haven't washed my hair yet.
See, this is where I had his hair laying down. And then to get the curls back, I just used like the tip of my fingers to get the curls back. But if you can see over here where I didn't touch it, how as it dries, the curl texture is even more defined.
Yep.
In the back, hold your head down. Where I touched less, just let it dry on its own. See that it's more defined. The less you touch it and mess with it.
This is why I tell people,
for the curls.
photogenic is the means to do whatever you want to your
Right.
hair. It doesn't cause shrinkage. If you put water in your hair, when the water dries, the
It
water
dries
causes
up.
shrinkage. Or if your hair is coily, if you don't put enough, your hair is going to go back to its natural coil if you don't put enough to keep it elongated. But photogenic moisturizes your hair. It elongates your hair. It's pretty much everything that you guys are, it gives you definition. So it's pretty much everything that you guys have been looking for. It's everything that I was looking for,
Show
which is
the
why I'm
beard
offering it
again.
to you guys. Yeah.
Lay down, and you can see. The less you touch it, you can see it's almost clear now. I just want you guys to know that's going to doubt it. We're always going to have some haters. But I'm telling you, no, everybody really, you always going to have some haters. But this product actually works. And he's amazed that he can use it on his beard. So
I've been looking for some, I used that one beard stuff, it had my face
but
in
if you
it.
can see, look back here. Look at the curl texture. And that's all we did. If anyone has any other questions, even if I can't answer them now,
it's
if
fine.
Emery gets in contact with me, I'll answer. My name will be on there if you want to email me personally.
I think I tagged you in the post too.
Yeah. But if you can see my hair is even curling more now that I haven't touched it, and I haven't did anything to it. I spent maybe 5 minutes and showed you 3 different things you can do with your hair.
Patricia Sowings Gibson said, "I'm still getting flakes. Please address this. Thanks." Patricia,
Are you using another product with Photogenic? That was probably the only way that you're getting flakes.
Or if she's not, or if she's not coming down to the root, what people do is they like start right here, and then this hair up here is all laying down on each other,
it's
and they don't comb it out.
very important that you put it from the roots down with your fingers.
And this is not a photogenic thing. This is hair care, period. That's why I'm shocked that you guys have never did this before. This is how you condition your hair, deep condition. This is how you comb your hair when you put products on.
You're always supposed to start
from the root. Like you want your hair to be uniform, not just like a whole 2 inches and then a curl.
And remember now, when his hair grows a little more, I'm gonna relock it, and then you can see for sure how it works on the dreadlock.
So we're gonna go ahead. So a lot of people want to know about dreads. So we're gonna go ahead and document the dreads with his hair.
I'm gonna start when it grows a little longer.
Okay.
The first time I twist it, I'm gonna
start next week though.
We're gonna document it all.
Okay.
And so he's so amazed about his beard.
So Detroit will be back.
We'll see the beard. I want you to get this beard again before we shut out. You still can send your questions after we get off the camera, but I want you to know that I did my hair, and it's worth it. All you need is everything. It should have been named everything you need in a bottle, in a jar. Everything you need, seriously. All natural, smells good. Lasts good, feels great.
A girl asked me what I had on a couple weeks last time I used something.
Honestly, it's a great product. It's a great product.
Who said you have a girlfriend?
I would suggest anybody, especially somebody with natural hair.
Okay.
Because before I started using this, I was going to cut my hair off and just wear it short.
I did.
For the summer. I didn't do it in the winter because of my asthma. But I said,
Patricia, if you're getting residue and rubbing your fingers through your hair the next day, was it dry 100% before you laid down? Because what likely happened is if you did to the scalp and then dry all the way, that hair still laid down on each other and like joined together. So when you try to separate it, if you want to put a little bit of water on there first. Also, you want to put a little bit of water on your hair before you move it because it's going to reconstitute the product. That's what I'm
I ain't been using enough. It's extra.
Patricia, what other products are you using?
I don't know.
And also, if you see, the more you use, the curlier your hair gets. What are you washing your hair with? Maybe you're over washing your hair too. It's dry. It's just flakes. Maybe it's dandruff.
I don't know.
It may be dandruff.
We'll figure it out.
It may be dandruff. It may not be. But wash your hair. Rinse your hair good. Make sure you wash your hair clean. You have to be honest with these people.
No, okay.
Because this product does not flake.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay. So this is his hair. So we seen his hair, right? And this is like on really, really short hair. So Brandon's hair is a little bit longer than his. Because I know last time we did someone whose hair was longer and people wanted shorter. So this is short. We're going to get somewhere. And then hers is a little different. His is like right in there. So we're going to show you guys a variety of hair types.
But again, before we go, I want you guys to also know, all of you looking for something to straighten your beard out, make it lay better. Look at the beard.
It feels conditioned now, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget, you use it for your beard too. Brandon is gonna do his.
Okay, B. All right.
He's
on you. So what you wanna do? Hey.
So this is what I normally do with photogenic. I normally, in fact, because I already have some on right now,
yeah.
I'm going to show y'all from scratch how I do this really quickly.
Okay.
All right. So
You need a towel or something?
yeah, we're gonna turn this on.
Okay.
Move my stuff out of the
Let
way.
me grab a little shampoo. I don't need the conditioner, but I will take the shampoo.
So this is a wash and go for real.
Yeah, this is really.
And this is just some hotel shampoo, nothing expensive.
Hotel shampoo.
No, nothing expensive.
Yeah, on the go.
Nothing than that.
Okay. I'm gonna take this like this. Don't laugh at me, girl.
No, you good. We need some assistance. Let me know.
Our shampoo goes on great.
Okay. And go ahead and wind.
How long has it been since you washed your hair, Brent?
It's been a minute since I washed my hair.
The reason I asked that, I want you to look at the studs on his hand.
Yeah, I see.
That's proof that it doesn't build up. You know how you wash your hair and you have a lot of build up, how it's real dirty the first time
That's because
that
there's
you
no
do
alcohol
this
in
hair.
it.
It's all natural. If you can look, just run your fingers through it again and lather. I want them to see that even though it's been a while, over 2 weeks, just give us an estimate.
Yep, 2 weeks.
Over 2 weeks. It's not a lot of build up. It's not real dirty. It doesn't. When you use stuff that's heavy, like heavy grease, it attracts dust.
Yeah.
And it makes your hair look dull. If you notice, my hair is not even all black. It's an off black. But if you look at it, you can see it's dark. Because that thick hair grease and stuff attracts dust from going outside and all of that. And that makes your hair dirtier also. So you have to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
And then for a minute, looky here, it's dried more. I just want you to see it's dried more and look at how it is.
You got a towel? All right.
The drier it gets in the beard, look at the beard.
Let the cameraman do his thing.
I just want them to see while we're waiting for him.
Okay.
As it dries, see it's no coloration at all from the photogenic.
No
It's just a
coloration, no hateration.
No
in this dentary.
Okay. So this is how I normally do mine. Let it be damp just a little bit. And I normally take a little bit like that, put it in the palm of my hands, and I go here around the back, take a little bit more.
And if you see he's not using a lot because
No.
he knows how to achieve the look
And
that he
I take my
wants.
fingers and I run my fingers through my hair like this. That's how I do.
And this is how you grew your hair back, right?
Yes, this is how I grew my hair back. Just using this. I don't even use conditioner anymore.
Did you concentrate a little bit more product in the area you wanted to grow in, or just use it regular, like this?
I did put a little bit more product, and I would tie my hair down and different things like that, just to make sure.
But now
It's really soft, you guys. If you can just tell, look, if
So
I just
sometimes
lay my hand on it,
when
you
I'm,
can see how
of
soft
course,
this area is.
when I get out the shower, it's only me, but I love doing this part because it's so fun. I take my hair and I be like this because now my hair can move like that. It has body. It feels good. It's light. You know, it doesn't feel like my hands don't feel sticky
that looks
from
good.
after. I'm
No,
using it
I
now.
haven't even
I'm
washed
just
my
using my hands. I'm just using my hands, and
How fast that was.
I'm taking the product and I'm rubbing it down like this
Oh, that's
in the
tight.
back. So I got my hair cut about a week ago. So, you know, realistically it's time, but most definitely, like, I love the fact that photogenic keeps my hair.
let me ask you a question,
keep
Brandon.
me
Have you
pretty
noticed
fresh.
that you get haircuts less frequently now when you use photogenic?
I don't have to get a haircut. Like last month, I went a whole month because I had got a design, so I wanted it to grow back, and I didn't need it because my hair was, it was kept up good. So
I worked at a law firm in downtown Los Angeles, and it was like so far from my barber shop. I would have to go get my haircut every week, no matter what, hook or crook. And it was like so time consuming. Now that I use this, I probably cut my hair every like 3 weeks or so.
Okay, I want to step in and say, did you see the amount that he used versus what I use versus what my son used?
Yes.
Once you know the desired style that you want, you can see he didn't use hardly any.
There's no color.
It's
There's
just,
no color.
Yep.
No color.
No.
it's just achieving the look that you
Looks
want,
good.
and you go there, and then you'll know. But as with anything else, you can't just try it one time and say, "Oh, it didn't work. I don't want."
We get that. I got somebody who got their product delivered at like 5:15, and she's on the phone with me at 5:25 telling me it didn't work. Like 10 minutes later.
That's something
else.
I don't even know what to say.
That's what
see, just like that, done.
Yeah, that was
ready to
really
go.
quick.
That was quick. Wash, roll, condition, curl.
Yes.
Ready to go.
So simple.
I didn't do anything else. You can
I think it's too simple. People trying to make it hard than what it
harder than
seems.
what it
It's
Okay, so let's go ahead and come in the living room and ask the questions. Come on, guys. This way. Okay, so today was your first day actually seeing the product in person, right?
Yes.
So how do you actually feel about it now that you've gotten the opportunity to see it and
Well,
stuff?
my daughter has really coarse hair, and I spent, like I said, I spent like $65 on product alone for her hair, and it's like very time consuming as far as detangler, curl pattern, and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to try the product on her hair and see how everything goes. I'm really excited about it.
Okay. And now that you know how to use it on your beard, are you going to be changing your regimen any going forward?
Yeah, and I've use a little more. I wasn't using enough on my hair. I like the curl, but it's a little better curl. I needed a little.
A lot of people, and a lot of people say, "Well, my hair curled, but it didn't dry that way." The only thing that means that you were not using enough, because if you're putting it on there and you lock it in with the product, it's not going to go anywhere.
I know how to use it now.
Okay.
But I can witness how it's changed Brandon's hair pattern over the time that he started using the product.
Yeah.
Because he told me about the product when he first started using it and was showing me the difference of how it's...
What took you so long?
Because I saw...
What took you so long?
He didn't buy me none.
Oh.
I still want you guys considering price. We did 3 heads, and I know my son and I really saturated ours. Brandon didn't
Yeah, I
use
used
as
a little
much,
bit.
but you can see how much
Yep.
is gone.
Yep.
If you're thinking that it costs
that's
too
gotta
much.
be
You actually
Long
still
time.
have
That's
32
at least
ounces.
3
Yeah.
months.
I'm
Should
just
be.
saying.
If
I
you
just
do
wanted them to
if you
see
do
how
blowouts,
you-
we have a stylist at a salon that she can do 50 plus heads with 1 jar, and she charges like between $30 and $40 per head. So let's look at the investment for 30. If you're a stylist, $35. It charges you like it costs you less than $1 per customer to do hair with this product. And we have stylists all over the country bragging about how they have growing hands and they can grow your natural hair. All they're using is photogenic, guys. So we're giving you a gift here. If it's not for you, that's cool. You don't have to buy, and we don't have to sell to you. This is a gift, and we're putting our time, our efforts into bringing you guys something really, really like quality. Like this is like we're going really hard for you guys. Any more questions today?
I know it was one
Uh-oh.
question.
Okay.
It was one question. So, I have a couple of different people that I've referred who are of different ethnicities. I have a couple of
Yes.
2 Hispanic, and then I also have one of my coworkers who is white, and she wants to know how photogenic can help her hair. So I kind of told her, using photogenic, a lot of times in order to get that, like the curl that the pattern that they want, they could just put the photogenic on and apply it really lightly. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the brown part. She can put it in.
White.
You know what I'm saying? Rub her hands together and make it more like a cream or a pomade.
The reason why it's brown is because if you don't want color, you can rub the color out.
Okay.
But if it's white and you want more protection and you want stuff, you can't rub it and it turn brown. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if anybody, you don't want the color, you don't want the color, just take it out and use it. You'll get the same benefits, no color. I love the color. My hair stays, in my opinion, like so much more conditioned. When I go in the sun, I don't worry about my hair drying out. In the summertime, my hair turns light usually, and my ends drag out. I don't have any of that anymore. And that's why I added the color, guys. I'm photogenic for myself. This is why I designed it. And it wasn't to put it for sale. When I designed it and it worked so well and it worked for everybody who I introduced it to, I felt obligated to offer it to people, and that's why we're doing this. I left a 6-figure job to come here and do this with you guys. And that's why we're building a family. This is only the beginning. We have so much in store for you guys. And this is, we're really building this, guys. Any other questions?
Well, then again, I just want to show
Tevin said
you.
it makes your hair color pop. It does, Tevin. It makes
Let
your hair
me
color
just
pop.
show you, because the color that's on the product doesn't affect your hair. Like I said, I have a dusty looking color here.
Okay.
If you can see, it's off black. It's
Yep.
kind of brown and sandy looking. But even using this, my
looks
hair
shiny
is
and
just
conditioned.
shiny and dark and black.
But the thing
It doesn't
is, like,
affect
But
the color of your
the
hair.
thing is, even if you have quote unquote bad hair, if your hair doesn't hold a curl, if your hair doesn't do this or do that, if you do your entire head the same in the same style, no matter how your curl pattern is, it's gonna look good as long as it's uniform. So don't have one tight section, one loose section, one section that's frizzy and fuzzy and stuff. Let's go ahead and make sure that we, take care and maintain and just to get a nice, uniform, consistent do. Okay.
How long does it take for your hair to dry when you do your wash and go?
For me, for my wash and go,
Yes.
Well, his hair is really long.
my hair is really long and my hair is super thick. So when I use any product, photogenic or not, if I just put like no product in my hair, it takes like 3 hours for my hair to dry. If I use product in my hair, it takes about like a day and a half, 2 days.
Mine too.
Like that night, it will look dry, but if you go on the inside, like by my scalp, it's still gonna be a little bit wet. And that's your hair. I think the important part about this is just knowing yourself, knowing your hair too, because you don't come and get a new product and abandon everything that you've been learning about your hair for the last 30, 40, 50 years or however long you've been here. This is just go ahead and enhance that, not replace, so go ahead and keep into consideration, I know this about my hair does not work well with this. How can I do this? You know what I'm saying? To get the result. So we're just here to help you guys be successful. Catherine Forward, I'm so happy and proud of someone I don't even know. You do know me. We're cousins. We are family. How can we order? Teresa Tillman Nance. You can go to www.photogenichaircare.com. This is what we're doing now, guys. I'm literally here. Like right now, I'm always super busy. I'm actually in pre-production on a television show. I'm doing photogenic, and I'm working on another project that's a secret. If I told you guys right now, you wouldn't even believe me. But like we have so much going on, and we're taking the time to make sure that we do our part to enhance the culture. I told you at the last live, I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan. When I went to law school, I didn't know an attorney, I didn't know anybody. But I'm a firm believer that when you go out into the world and you look your best and you smile and you say good morning, you say hello to people, that great things will happen to you. Like, I didn't know any of these people. Like, right now I have friends that are state senators, friends that are actors, musicians, rappers, like everybody I know. And it's not because I look so good, I'm so smart or anything. It's just like, I'm not the best looking, I'm not the most well connected, I'm not the smartest individual. Nobody's gonna outwork me. That there have been times where I stayed up 4 days in a row, completing things. And this is what I tell young people when I talk to them, like, you are the master of your journey. Like, and you have to be prepared to go your entire journey alone if need be. There's no spouse, no child, no parent, no nothing that you should feel that you cannot live without, because people change and the world changed. There may come a point in time where these people are not there anymore. Is that going to be the end of you? No. So you have to make up within yourself before you even approach situations. This is how I would handle that. You see a lot of young people, they make bad decisions in their life. If you come to these decisions, beforehand and say, this is not going to be a part of my story, drugs or baby mamas or blunt lips or whatever the case may be. If you say before you even encounter that, this is not going to be who I am, this is not going to be the person I want to be when I'm 40 years old, then you won't have any issue trying to decipher what's right or wrong, because you already know, like, that's not for me. Like, bro, that's not for me before you even encounter it. And this is what we're just doing our part to enhance the culture. So many young people we just see out here, and they're just wandering aimlessly. They have nothing bigger than them to look forward to. And we're just trying to really, really advance us. I'll say, Cordelia, I love Cordelia. I've learned that you have to keep trying till you learn how to use with your hair. Yep, you absolutely do. Everyone is different. Everyone's hair is different. Everyone's skin is different. Everyone's personality is different. So just go ahead and use it, to get your best results. We are always here to help. I'm going to put some in a little container and sell to people. Yes, Tavis. You're going to sell it. Mm-hmm. So we're going to let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. We're about to hit up downtown Detroit. If you're in the area, you want to come hang out, we'll be at
Greektown Casino.
All right, Greektown.
Maybe.
Dominique, my brother, already has a drink. So.
Can you guys stand by for when I start to like his hair?
Okay.
I'm going to journal all of it and show it to you.
I'm going to go live when I do
day
Aries hair.
one to day
Her hair is
till we
really
get
long
through
and
with it. I'm
beautiful,
going to
so
show
we're
you
gonna
guys, and so you
let's
can
do
know.
that.
And don't forget also that he loves it on his beard. This is the first time he put it on his beard. I didn't even think to tell him to do it, but it does wonders. And look at his hair; it's still curly.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys, I don't. If you know me, and for those
Roberta
that
Lynn
don't,
Butler says
I'm
she
very
loves her
honest. I say what I mean. I mean what I say. If it didn't work, I'll say this shit don't work. So, this shit no more. But
So-
honestly, it does work.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying it. All you need is shampoo, and for every other product that you've used on your hair, it's right in that jar. You don't have to.
Yeah,
do a
I hear
bunch of
people
different
saying,
steps or
well, you
anything.
should maybe deep condition first, or you should do this stuff first. You can actually do all of those
If you
things
want
with
to.
this product. I deep condition my hair with this. I put, you know what I'm saying, if my hair has been frizzy and I can't get control of it, I put, a plastic cap on, I put product on, and I deep condition my hair. So you have everything you need in this jar. When I gave this to you guys, it's an all-in-one. This is why we going so hard for this. We didn't come to play. We didn't come to play with you all. We came to give you guys solutions. I'm very hard on myself. I'm gonna be as equally hard on you guys. I don't want any less for you than I want for myself. I'm very hard on myself. I go home at night and just look over stuff that I've done the day and wonder how I could do it better. That's how we get better, And I tell you guys about that part. I know that last time we had a big laugh about, and y'all, I looked at the video. I was wagging my finger and everything over that part. It was just Team 3 much, But I really care, and I don't want anything any less for you guys than I want for myself. So Tevin says, before folks first treatment, I think a ACV rinse helps. Apple cider vinegar, okay, also. Cynthia said, do you rinse it out after deep conditioning? No, I'll take up my bag and I go right into styling. But I actually add a little bit more. Francine, yes, I have the conditioner and use the moisturizer because my hair is really dry. Photogenic is making it better, though. Try to use Photogenic for what you use your other products for. What are you bringing them in to do? To moisturize it before you add Photogenic? Add Photogenic before you add Photogenic. Substitute the other product with it and you'll get the same result, if not better. Amber Taylor, yes, that part. Yeah, that part. Nicole Garrett, hey, Nicole. We're using on my daughter's dad's beard with gray mingle and it conditioned it. Excellent. Marcel Herndon, I deconditioned with it under the dryer, made a big difference. Yes, we did a one-on-one. That's my homie right there. Team 3 much. Yes, Michelle. I'm telling y'all something else. This is the last thing I'm telling y'all. So we get people from all over that talk to us and stuff, and people are like, oh my God, this is the answer. The Lord sent you to me, and I see a spirit on you and stuff. I just want to be honest with you guys. I am not that guy. I am very straightforward, very transparent, because we're family. I think America is so fickle. People will ride with you for 3 or 4 decades, and one hashtag come out, and one story come out, and then every good thing that you did until that point is just totally, it's just gone because you're caught up in the movement or something. I curse a lot, a whole lot. If you guys are familiar with me before Photogenic, I had a podcast, and it was rated M. Yeah. So I just want you guys to know, I don't want y'all to abandon me in the future because y'all hear me cuss or something. I just want to be straightforward and honest. We don't curse in the group. We like to keep it respectful. I don't even want people even inquiring about their individual orders in our group because it's a positive place. And some people look for negativity wherever they can find it. I ordered 4 months ago, but you talking about where my order? I'm gonna jump on yours. Oh, mine take forever. No, girl. We are here to help, and we're trying to do this as dope as possible. So for shipping, guys, we're going to get this clarified. We are not Amazon. We do not charge you guys $100-something for a yearly membership. We ship within 6 business days. If you look at other natural hair companies, they take 3 weeks plus, and I'm not lying. I did the comparisons. So let's just be respectful. Somebody said it's ridiculously fast. It is. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you. We work so hard for you guys. We don't have 100 jars just sitting here and we got orders let's see how we just hold them 2 more days. We getting everything out as soon as possible. Remember, we just started in January. Our first month we did $1,000 of business. Last month was our 5th month and we did $40,000 of business. And I'm telling you guys this because this is how, like right now I'm working with other young business owners, and I'm trying to tell them how to get their businesses popping and stuff. If you know, we're trying to like do this, guys, for all of us. When I say we're a family, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for us. Like no games played, guys. Like I am in here grinding for you guys. One day I did consultations 1-on-1 for 14 hours. I don't have to do that. I sell a hair gel. I don't sell a service. I do this because I care and I love you guys. So we're going to go hard. We're going to keep it going. If I'm being too transparent, let me know. We can just pull it back and just cover the hair from now on because that's what we're here for. But I just really believe that I have a platform and I'm going to use it to the best of my ability. I love you guys. I want us all to shine. I think that we are all kings and queens. When I talk about young kids, like little boys and girls, I never refer to them as, oh, she's a little princess. No, that's a future queen. You want to train her now for the shoes that she's going to step into. Saying she's a princess, that gives her excuses. Oh, she's throwing the tantrum. She's just being a little nope, she's a future queen. And that's why I want us all, we are royal, you know what I'm saying? Time is of the essence. Let's get out here. Let's live our best life. Nobody has a time machine. We can't go back and do it over. We can start from right here and go forward. All of us can do that. And
before you go, if I can say one thing.
This is it. We're going to close. The doors of the church are open. Come on.
Everyone that has watched, I would like for you to tell someone else about the product.
And share the video.
And share the video. And let us know if there was something that you would like to see that you didn't see on this video. And we'll make that happen for you. But please, if you order some, and there are some people that may say, well, I was going to try that, but I was hesitant because it was expensive, which it isn't when you consider everything else. Let them use a little bit. Help us promote this. Help us make this better. And then the more we do,
quick thing, guys.
the more we can return to you.
We also listen to you all about your concerns. So we have a new jar lid that some people's lids were coming off in transit. We have a new jar lid. We also put tape on them now. And also when you order a 1 jar now, they actually come in a box instead of just an envelope, so they're more protected because we want to make sure that everybody's getting their product in the condition that we mailed them out in. So we're doing our part to make sure that we boss up and give you guys what you're paying for, okay?
Thank
so
you.
We're going to all just say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I real life love everybody in our group. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys have supported my journey. You contribute. You sowed the seed into me. This is only the beginning. And when I tell you guys, it gets better. It only gets better from here. I am not kidding. Like, we're gonna do this together. I want to see everybody at the end. I know in every good movie, everybody don't make it to the end. But I want to see as many of us as possible go to the end. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys. Y'all have a great week. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. Just remember, when you reach out, I'm working on films. I'm working on stuff. Like, be respectful. Don't be don't call with the craziness because, like I said, you don't have to buy. We don't have to sell to you. I'm here doing the Lord's work. I'm not about to sit here and be disrespected for $35. Okay? So let's go ahead and keep it moving. No tripping. And yes! Okay? And plus, we know how to fight, too. No, I'm just playing. Okay, well, I love you guys. Y'all have a good evening. And see you guys. And we love you. We'll see you in the group. We'll go ahead and talk about the call. And you guys want to add anything? We got you. Love you guys so much. So. And it's really sincere. I'm truly grateful for every one of you.
Like us on Facebook. Follow us. Like us on Facebook.
All right. Have a great evening, guys.
Photogenichaircare.com.